Did you know that venture capital investment in Proptech has increased by 53 times globally between 2010 and 2021, from $600 million to $32 billion? The past few years have seen buzzy headlines touting the benefits of Proptech innovation, ranging from automating mortgage approvals, digitizing rent-to-own contracts, to blockchain-enabled homeownership. But behind those headlines is the technification and exacerbation of previous housing harms, like redlining or contracts for deed. Tenants have been wrongfully denied housing by automated tenant screening, black boxes, and homeowners of color face appraisal bias. We see these instances of bias creep in when everyday people are subject to invasion of privacy from surveillance technology or discriminated against in targeted housing advertisements. So what can Proptech companies do to confront these issues? Tech Equity Collaborative created an ethical practice guide that offers a framework with practices that companies can adopt to reduce and even reverse existing bias and inequity in housing. Here's a high-level overview of the 6 pillars of ethical corporate practice in Proptech. 1. Education. Implement a company-wide education program that highlights the history and context of housing inequity and explores the way your company fits into that story. 2. Testing. Utilize a data minimization framework and discrimination testing to proactively reduce harm and measure impact. 3. Employee engagement. Provide clear, actionable pathways for employees to raise ideas, concerns, and opportunities for improvement. 4. Transparency. Provide transparent and easy to understand information for users and customers to level the information asymmetries that exist between consumers and housing companies. 5. Recourse. Provide opportunities for customers or stakeholders who feel they have been harmed to voice their concerns and really feel as if these concerns will be addressed. They are, after all, a critical source of business intelligence about how your product is experienced. 6. Community engagement. Jump into the broader societal conversation about housing and use your position to advocate for change in addressing structural inequities in housing. Ultimately, America's housing system is built on a foundation of exclusionary practices. But with the right guardrails in place, Proptech can play a role in fixing a broken housing system and ensure that all residents have housing. This framework is only as good as its real-world use. In order to actualize and operationalize ethical practices, Proptech companies will need to devote significant resources and capacity to build sustainable programs. We're here to help you lay the groundwork. Email partnership@techequitycollaborative.org to get started.